this blind side. I think that'll be more interesting. Well, now I do it this way. This is interesting too. Yeah, this is interesting too. You had to do an S. You had to do an S in school. You just got to be careful of all sides. All sides. Yeah.
My dude's got to bring some metal pipe up this ramp.
Oh, okay.
So if you wait, he'll signal you back. But if you go back up to the we'll just go all the way in.
Okay.
Alright?
Courtney, stop it.
I'll get him to crack you in a second.
Okay. Sit down. There you go. There you go. Sit down, buddy. There you go. Just stay there. Stay there, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, ready? Yeah, ready. You can't see Jack back here. Oh, no, I'm lying. There's a light. They have a light. I can't see the dock. Matter of fact, let me go back here and see where the light is in relationship to the dock. Sit down, man. Sit down. Sit down. Lay down. The guy was whistling and whatnot, man. I thought he was saying for me to come on back. The guy said he wasn't ready for me to come back yet. Well, that's cool. The light, though, the light that I see is actually it represents the line, the mark at the dock. I never seen that. It must be receded so that you can't smash it. Or maybe the bumper for the dock is keeping you from smashing it. But it's on the line, so I know they got to protect it somehow. But yeah. But that means I had to get over it because I didn't think the line was actually, the light was actually the dock. Let me show you. Because I've never seen that. But that's why, like I said, that's why I got out and went back there and looked at it. There's my dock. It's a lot easier to see once you're inside. But from the outside, you can't hardly see it. See that light? Finally, they are ready. Now, I'm going to left side. Think that'll work? I think that'll work. So I'm up in the dock and I made me a peanut butter sandwich. I told y'all about bread. I read recently that I still got peanut butter sandwich in my mouth, sorry. I read that whole wheat, if you get the real whole wheat bread, actually completes the protein from peanut butter. So it gets you some good peanut butter. And as far as finding whole wheat bread, you find the bread that the first ingredient is whole wheat, not enriched flour, wheat flour. But anyway, I poured water up in my cup. Of course I didn't see this crack. Yeah, I basically poured water all over myself. Oh, yeah, I just, as you can see, I still got water in the cup. I just immediately reached for the phone. I said I had to share this ridiculous situation. Styrofoam is not the best, but that's what I got. Man, they hadn't even started, man. So anyway, I don't know, check out this shirt right here I made. Tell me what y'all think about this shirt. You know, they had the Black Lives Matter, then of course people followed up with other stuff. like police lives matter and other stuff matter. So I made this one. It says peace, justice matters, but don't miss the heart. Peace, love, and justice matters. If you got the peace in your heart, then it's going to produce justice. And that's what matters. And that's going to be cross-denomination. That means all religions. That's going to be cross-cultural. That's going to be, beyond race. Peace and love, justice matters. But anyway, that's not why I cut the camera back on. I cut the camera back on. I had mentioned that it's possible the guy that's doing the shipping has no idea what it's like to be trucking, and especially not e-laws, and may not be mindful of the impact holding the truck up has on the driver or the company. Driver especially. And so, when I said that, I thought about it's important to bring up that scenario. The reason why is because that's a common scenario. It's not just in trucking. It's something that we encounter, it's situations that we encounter on a frequent basis, and we take things personal, and we are hypersensitive with regards to our position in the situation, assuming that the other person is mindful of their behavior, of their actions, of their attitude. And that's my point, is that I think we have to be mindful and aware that there are times that the other person is not mindful. They might not realize how what they are doing impacts the other person. How what they say or do might make the other person feel. Might make you feel. That's the point. The point is for you to be mindful that somebody might say or do something and not really think about how it affects you. And so if that's the case, there's no point in taking it personal, and especially there's no point in retaliating. It's better for you to approach that person and have a civil conversation, help that person to see it from a different point of view, help that person to be more mindful and aware of how their behavior, actions, whatever, how it affects you. And if you have not already thought about it, this happens a lot in relationships with significant others, especially new ones. And it's one of the things that in the beginning of a relationship, especially once it gets serious, because you internalize it at a deeper level when it's serious relationship. You're about to get married or something like that, and when you encounter this situation, because you assign meaning to this whole thing. I can't believe the person did that. I thought they cared, this, that, the other. And so you assign a meaning that the person cares less and all of that, when really the thing could just be that the person wasn't thinking and was not aware of it. And so you should actually be talking about it instead of assuming the worst. And you might be second guessing whether or not the relationship could go forward based on that. And it could be something minor, but in your mind it's something big, because instead of talking about it, you're assigning meaning to it, and you're letting it ride based on how you have defined it, and you haven't even talked about it. So, and I've seen this in relationships. I end up talking to people, couples, about their relationship, and I point these things out, and I go, oh, I didn't think about it that way. I didn't look at it. I'm starting to sweat because I hadn't cut on the APU. The truck is not running. These people have not started loading the trailer yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still sitting. Really, I'm at the dock, but I'm still sitting and waiting. But I have a tendency to dwell on these issues for a long time because I want to make sure I'm saying it in a way that you can absorb it. And I think I need to stop doing that. But I'm about to cut this short. That's it. That's over. And cut on the APU. And I'm going to take a nap, I suppose. Look at Courtney. Courtney, what are you doing, man? Stay up there. Don't come down here bothering me. I'm about to go to sleep. Courtney, I'm about to go to sleep. You going to sleep? Alright, y'all. Peace.